Some say Formula One isn't really a sport. What sport makes even Vegas stop and stare? The back of the net is no place to be. Breakpoint is rarely an advantage, and halftime, we do it in no time. Our kit saves lives. Our goals change futures. It's no ordinary sport. This is Formula One.
Brad Pitt's F1 movie just shattered records. Here's how Apple made it happen. Look out there. Out there is the perfect lap. No mistakes. Every gear change, every corner, perfect. Brad Pitt's F1. The movie might just be that perfect lap. Welcome to the race that no one saw coming, and yet everyone's now obsessed with F1. The movie has raced past a $393 million global box office in under 2 weeks, becoming Apple Original Films' biggest theatrical success of all time. But how did a streaming-first tech giant like Apple overtake traditional studios with an F1 movie? Today, we're breaking down every turn on the track. The strategy, the spectacle, and the stakes. This is not just cinema anymore, it's motorsport history in the making. Lap 1, a comeback story. Brad Pitt returns, not as an action hero or aging heartthrob, but as Sonny Hayes, a retired Formula One driver brought back for one last championship run. The film opens with the grit of a Rocky sequel and the polish of Top Gun: Maverick. And that's not a coincidence. Director Joseph Kosinski, the genius behind Top Gun: Maverick, teamed up again with producer Jerry Bruckheimer and cinematographer Claudio Miranda. And the results? Stunning. Cameras mounted inside real F1 cars using custom 6K IMAX sensors. Filming on actual Grand Prix weekends. Real teams, real circuits, real stakes. Every corner of the movie screams pedal to the metal realism. And with F1 legend Lewis Hamilton as co-producer, this was no pit stop production. Lap 2, a historic box office launch. The lights went out on June 27th, and F1, the movie, exploded out of the gate. 55 million opening weekend in North America, 144 million globally by day. 393 million worldwide as of July 12. You know what this means? Apple just created one of the most successful sports drama debuts of the decade. And with $6 million plus grossed in India alone, this was a global lights-out, full-throttle win. IMAX accounted for nearly 19% of opening weekend revenue. A sign that audiences weren't just watching, they were feeling the speed. Lap 3. What made this film an instant classic? Here's the real driver lineup behind F1's success. Authenticity. Filmed in real-world F1 environments during actual race weekends. Star power. Brad Pitt reportedly earned $30 million, his biggest payday ever. Real racing teams, Mercedes, Red Bull, and Ferrari, were all part of the action. Massive marketing muscle. Apple reportedly spent $100 million plus on promotion, syncing with real race sponsorships. Critics praised the film's heart-pounding energy and immersive visuals, earning an 83% Rotten Tomatoes score and an A Cinema score from opening weekend audiences. Even real drivers got hyped. George Russell said seeing the cameras in the pit lane was surreal. Lando Norris called it one of the coolest things to happen to the sport in a long time.
Today, to be honest, I feel like a kid seeing Brad at work. You know, the cast is incredible. My heart was racing. The F1 movie is as authentic a racing movie has ever been.
Lap 4, Apple's billion-dollar content pivot. Let's zoom out a bit. Apple TV Plus has always aimed for prestige. Think Killers of the Flower Moon, Napoleon, or Coda. But awards don't always translate to wide appeal. With F1, Apple finally cracked the code. Prestige visuals plus mass market genre star-led drama, plus global fan base streaming credibility, plus box office dominance. It's no coincidence that analysts are now whispering about Apple bidding for F1 broadcast rights, potentially challenging ESPN's reign in the US. With this, maybe it's safe to say that Apple is now driving a whole new lane in media. Lap 5. The sequel dilemma. Everyone's asking, will there be an F1 sequel? As always, Brad's ready to get back behind the wheel. Fans are revved up, and studios are eyeing another franchise in the making. But Lewis Hamilton, ever the tactician, urges caution. He wants the story to evolve better character arcs, stronger female roles, and more substance beneath the spectacle. Still, with F1, the movie zooming toward a possible $500 million finish line, the sequel seems less like a question and more like a pit stop away. The final lap, let's not downshift just yet. F1. The movie is a technical marvel and a marketing case study, but also is a story that hit the sweet spot between global fandom and cinematic quality. It's a movie for racing fans, for cinema lovers, for streaming skeptics. And for Apple, it is proof that when you mix vision, velocity, and very good storytelling, you can redefine what a blockbuster looks like. So, whether you came for Brad Pitt or stayed for the thrill of the Monaco chicane, one thing's clear. This was no box office fluke. This was a pole position performance. If you enjoyed this lap-by-lap breakdown of Brad Pitt's F1 juggernaut, hit like, drop your favorite racing movie in the comments, and subscribe to the Enterprise World for more high-performance Hollywood deep dives.